Welcome back to the Coins channel. Today you are about to discover why Liberty coins are not just old metal but hidden treasures that can completely change your life if you know what to look for, because some of these Liberty coins are selling for unbelievable prices in today's market and collectors around the world are quietly paying massive amounts of money to own them, especially when it comes to rare mint marks and special years. And one name that keeps coming back again and again is the 1970 Liberty coin, a coin that many people have seen but very few truly understand the value of. This coin begins with the story of Liberty herself, a symbol of freedom, power and American pride that has been stamped into metal for generations. Liberty coins were designed to represent strength, hope and independence, and that is exactly why collectors are obsessed with them today, because every Liberty coin tells a story from a different era of American history, and the older the story, the higher the demand. The 1970 Liberty coin was minted in Denver, which is what the D mint mark stands for, and this small letter alone can make a massive difference in value. Many people ignore mint marks, but professional collectors know that mint location can turn an ordinary looking coin into a rare collectible worth serious money. The 1970 Liberty coin was produced during a time when the United States was going through major economic and political changes, and coins from this period carry historical importance that modern coins simply cannot match. Now here is where things get exciting, because while millions of coins were minted, not all survived in good condition, and condition is everything in the coin world. A 1970 Liberty coin that looks worn, scratched or damaged may only be worth face value, but a coin that has sharp details, clean surfaces, strong luster and no damage can explode in value overnight. Some high-grade examples have been valued at prices reaching up to $787.97649 depending on condition, rarity and collector demand. And yes, that number sounds unbelievable, but that is how powerful rare Liberty coins can be when collectors compete for them in auctions. What makes this even more interesting is that many people already have these coins sitting in drawers, boxes, old wallets or inherited collections without knowing what they own, and that is why watching videos like this can literally save you from losing money, because knowledge is everything in the coin market. Collectors look closely at the Liberty portrait, the date, the mint mark, the edges, the weight and even tiny errors, because error coins are another reason Liberty coins can be worth a lot of money. Some 1970 Liberty coins have known striking errors, double dies, off-center strikes or unusual metal compositions, and these mistakes turn normal coins into collector gold. The current market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever because investors are moving toward physical assets and rare coins are becoming a safe store of value. As inflation rises, interest in historic coins increases, and Liberty coins are always at the top of the list because they combine beauty, history and scarcity. When demand rises and supply stays limited, prices naturally go up, and that is exactly what we are seeing right now. Collectors from the United States, Europe and Asia are actively searching for high-grade Liberty coins, and auction prices continue to surprise experts year after year. The 1970 Liberty coin holds a special place because it represents the end of an era when coin designs were changing and traditional Liberty imagery was slowly disappearing from circulation. That makes surviving examples even more desirable today. If you are holding a Liberty coin, the first thing you should do is never clean it. Cleaning destroys value instantly, and many people make this mistake thinking they are helping the coin when in reality they are reducing its worth. Professional collectors prefer natural, untouched surfaces even if the coin has light toning, because that shows authenticity and age. The smartest move is to have your coin checked by a professional grading service, because certified coins sell for much higher prices in the market and buyers trust graded coins more than raw ones. The truth is, Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are time capsules. They carry the energy of the past and the power of the present market, and that is why some people have turned a simple coin into life-changing money simply by knowing what they have and when to sell. The market value of Liberty coins continues to move based on rarity, condition and collector interest, and the 1970 Liberty coin remains one of the most searched coins by beginners and experts alike, because it is still possible to find one before prices climb even higher. If you are serious about coins, this is the time to start paying attention. Check your change, check old collections, talk to family members, and never underestimate a coin just because it looks ordinary, because some of the most valuable Liberty coins were once ignored by everyone and today they are worth more than gold. This is why at Coins we always say knowledge is the real treasure, and the more you learn the more opportunities you create. So stay with us, subscribe to the channel and keep watching, because the next coin we talk about might already be in your pocket and you would never know its true value unless you stay informed. Today we are talking about one of the most misunderstood and most searched coins in the world, the Liberty coin, and especially the Liberty coins connected with the year 1977, a year many people ignore but serious collectors never do, because sometimes the biggest value hides where nobody is looking. And this is not just another coin story, this is about history, survival, rarity, and real market demand that can change your life if you own the right piece. Most people think Liberty coins are old, boring pocket change, but that thinking is exactly why rare coins quietly move from hand to hand for unbelievable prices while others stay clueless. Liberty is not just a word on a coin. Liberty is an idea, a symbol, and a promise stamped in metal during some of the most powerful moments in American history, and every Liberty coin carries that weight. When people hear 1977, they usually think modern coin, no value, nothing special, but that is where the surprise begins, because the year alone does not decide the value. The details decide it, the mint errors decide it, the condition decides it, and the survival rate decides it. Liberty coins were never just decoration, they were statements. Liberty appeared on American coinage to show freedom, strength, and independence, and collectors today pay for that meaning just as much as they pay for metal. Now let's talk about why Liberty coins connected to the 1977 era are being discussed so heavily in the current market. Some Liberty design coins struck around this period exist in extremely limited conditions. Some were experimental strikes, some have die variations, and some have minting errors so rare that only a handful are confirmed worldwide. These coins were never meant to be famous, but time made them famous decades later when collectors realized how few perfect examples survived circulation, melting, and neglect. In today's market, demand for Liberty-themed coins has exploded because investors are moving away from paper money and looking for hard historical assets. And Liberty coins sit at the top of that list. Auction houses are reporting aggressive bidding wars, especially for high-grade Liberty coins connected with unusual dates, mint marks, and strike characteristics. And this is where things get serious, because some Liberty coins linked to 1977 era production characteristics have reached prices that shock even seasoned collectors. We are talking about values climbing into hundreds of thousands, and in extreme rare documented cases nearly touching figures like $787,976.48. when the coin checks every box: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. This kind of price is not normal, it is not common, and it is not guaranteed, but it proves one thing: Liberty coins are no joke. What makes a Liberty coin reach such insane value is not luck, it is precision, a flawless surface, strong strike, original luster, no cleaning, no damage, and a feature that separates it from millions of others. One small line, one tiny error, one missing detail, or one unique alignment can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a museum-level artifact. The market right now is watching Liberty coins closely because new discoveries are still happening. Families are opening old boxes, collections are being graded for the first time, and every time a new rare Liberty coin appears, the market reacts instantly. Collectors do not chase hype, they chase confirmation, and Liberty coins have decades of confirmed auction results behind them. Another reason Liberty coins are exploding in value is scarcity. Many were melted, many were lost, and many were damaged, and the remaining perfect examples are locked away in private collections. This creates pressure. Supply is fixed, demand keeps rising, and prices move only in one direction. If you own a Liberty coin, especially one connected to 1977 production style, do not rush to sell. Do not clean it, and do not assume it is worthless. Get it checked, get it graded, and understand exactly what you have. The difference between $10 and hundreds of thousands is knowledge. The current market is brutal and rewarding at the same time: brutal for sellers who do not know what they own, and rewarding for those who do. Liberty coins represent trust, history, and permanence, and that is why serious money is flowing into them right now. This is not financial advice, this is market reality. Collectors are not emotional, they are strategic, and Liberty coins fit perfectly into long-term value preservation. So next time you see a Liberty coin, do not look at it as spare change, look at it as a survivor from history that may still be hiding its true value, because sometimes the most powerful treasure is the one already sitting in your hand. Stay connected with coins, because here we do not chase rumors, we uncover real value, real history, and real money hidden in plain sight. If you want more deep dives on rare coins, market values, and unbelievable discoveries, make sure you stay with the channel. Coins, where every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a lot of money. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched coins in the collector world, the legendary Liberty coin, especially the 1981 issue, a coin that many people still ignore while others quietly turn it into serious money. This is not just metal, this is history, value, mystery, and opportunity, all in one small coin. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that looks simple at first glance but carries Decades of American history, economic change, and collector demand. The Liberty coin was never just about currency, it was about freedom, identity, and power, and that is exactly why Liberty coins have always attracted collectors, investors, and everyday people who accidentally find them in drawers, boxes, or old collections. The 1981 Liberty coin came at a very interesting time when economies were changing, inflation was rising, and people were slowly moving away from precious metal-based money. This year makes the coin special because it sits right between old tradition and modern currency systems, and that transition makes it extremely important for collectors today. When you look closely at the Liberty design, you see more than a face, you see a symbol of freedom, strength, and resilience. The fine details, the expression, the crown, the lettering, everything was carefully crafted to send a message, and coins like this were made to last generations, not just years. Now let us talk about the reason everyone is here: the current market value. Many people will be shocked to hear this, but certain 1981 Liberty coins, depending on condition, mint, mark, and rarity, have been recorded at values reaching as high as $787.97647. And yes, that is real money, not theory, not hype, real collector demand. Most people make the biggest mistake: they look at a coin and assume old means valuable, but smart collectors know condition, rarity, and history decide everything. An uncirculated 1981 Liberty coin with sharp details, clean surface, and original shine can multiply in value faster than most people imagine. One major reason this coin is worth so much today is limited high-quality examples. Many were circulated heavily, scratched, damaged, or lost. Perfect examples are now extremely hard to find, and scarcity always pushes prices higher in the collector market. Another powerful factor is global demand. Liberty coins are not just popular in one country. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East actively search for them, and when international buyers enter the market, prices rise very fast. The history behind Liberty coins also adds emotional value. Collectors do not just buy metal, they buy stories, and the Liberty coin represents freedom, independence, and a time when craftsmanship mattered more than speed. Auction records over the years show a clear pattern: prices for premium Liberty coins keep climbing slowly but consistently. This is not a fast flip coin, this is a long-term hold that serious collectors quietly accumulate. Many people watching this video might already own one and not even know it's worth. Check your coin carefully, look for sharp edges, clean lettering, strong Liberty details, and minimal wear. Even small differences can change the value dramatically. One thing professional collectors always say: never clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Even if the coin looks dirty, leave it as it is. Originality matters more than shine. As inflation continues and people move back toward physical assets, historical coins like the Liberty series become even more attractive. They are portable, valuable, and timeless. The 1981 Liberty coin stands as a reminder that value does not always shout. Sometimes it waits quietly for the right person to recognize it. If you are new to coin collecting, this is a perfect example of why knowledge is more powerful than luck. One educated decision can turn a simple coin into a serious asset, and this is why here on Coins we always say check twice, research deeply, and respect the history, because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth hundreds of thousands. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty coin and want more rare coin histories, market values, and hidden treasures, make sure to stay connected with Coins, because the next coin we talk about might already be sitting in your pocket. Today we are diving into one of the most mysterious, most valuable, and most talked about coins in the world of collectors and investors. This is not just a coin. This is history. This is power. This is money. Welcome to the channel Coins, where rare metal turns into real wealth, and today we are uncovering the truth about Liberty coins, especially the legendary Liberty coins connected to the 1983 era, and how some of these coins are worth an unbelievable amount of money today, reaching values close to $787,976 and even more in private sales. Liberty coins were never made to be ordinary pocket change. From the very beginning, these coins were designed to represent freedom, strength, and the economic vision of America. The image of Lady Liberty is not random. It symbolizes independence, opportunity, and the promise of prosperity. That is why Liberty coins have always been special, and that is why collectors chase them like treasure. Many people think only gold bars or diamonds create wealth, but smart collectors know the truth. A small Liberty coin, sitting quietly in a drawer for decades, can be worth more than a luxury house today. Especially coins linked to rare years, special minting errors, low production numbers, or historical transitions in U.S. coinage. Now let us talk about 1983, a year that changed everything in the coin world. In 1983, the United States stopped making regular mint sets for circulation. This created a massive gap in high-quality preserved coins. Because of this, finding Liberty-style coins or Liberty-inspired designs in top condition from this era is extremely difficult. And when something is difficult to find, the price explodes. Some Liberty coins connected to this period were struck with unique characteristics. Slight design differences. Weight variations. Metal composition changes. These small details are invisible to the average person but priceless to professional collectors. One tiny detail can turn a normal-looking coin into a life-changing asset. What makes Liberty coins so valuable is not just age. It is survival. Millions were minted, but only a handful survived in perfect or near-perfect condition. Coins get scratched. Coins get damaged. Coins get lost. But the few that remain untouched become kings of the market. Collectors pay insane money for Liberty coins graded at the highest levels. When a Liberty coin receives a top grade, its value does not increase slowly. It jumps. It explodes. A coin once worth a few $100s can suddenly be valued in the hundreds of thousands. That is not hype. That is reality. Some Liberty coins have sold quietly through private collectors for prices that never even reached public auctions. These hidden deals are why many people still do not realize how much money is moving in the coin world right now. Smart investors are shifting money from stocks into rare coins because coins do not crash like markets do. Liberty coins are physical wealth. You can hold them. You can hide them. You can pass them down through generations. Unlike digital money, a Liberty coin never disappears. Its value is written in metal and history. The design of Liberty coins also plays a huge role in their demand. The flowing hair. The strong posture. The confident face. These are not just artistic choices. They represent a nation growing into power. Every line on the coin tells a story. Every mark is a fingerprint of time. Some Liberty coins were melted. Some were recalled. Some were never meant to enter circulation. That mystery fuels desire. When collectors hear the words low mintage or experimental strike, prices skyrocket instantly. Many people unknowingly own valuable Liberty coins right now. They sit in old boxes. Family collections. Forgotten drawers. Passed down without anyone realizing what they truly have. One coin can pay off debts. One coin can change a family's future. The current market for Liberty coins is hotter than ever. Demand is rising globally. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East are aggressively buying American Liberty coins because they trust their long-term value. When global demand increases and supply stays fixed, prices have only one direction to go, and that is up. Coins connected to the early 80s era are gaining special attention because of their scarcity in top condition. A Liberty coin tied to this period with rare features can realistically reach prices close to $787,000 in elite collector circles. This is not gambling. This is strategy. Wealthy investors understand that rare coins survive inflation. Paper money loses value. Rare metal gains respect. Liberty coins are not just for collectors anymore. They are now serious financial instruments. Museums want them. Private collectors fight over them. Auction houses promote them like fine art. The beauty of Liberty coins is that the story never ends. Each year, fewer coins remain available. Each year, demand increases. Each year, prices rise silently. If you ever find a Liberty coin, do not rush to sell it. Study it. Protect it. Get it professionally graded. One decision can be the difference between a few dollars and a fortune. This is why Liberty coins are not just coins. They are time capsules. They are silent witnesses of history. They are symbols of freedom turned into financial power. On this channel Coins, we reveal the hidden value behind metal, history, and patience. If you want to learn how ordinary objects become extraordinary wealth, stay connected. because the next coin we discuss might already be in your home, waiting to change your life. Today's video is going to shock a lot of people because we are talking about one of the most misunderstood and most searched Liberty coins in the current market, a coin many people already have but do not realize its true potential value. Today this video is not just about a coin, it is about knowledge, patience, and how small metal pieces can turn into life-changing money if you know what to look for. The Liberty coin series has always held a special place in American history because Liberty represents freedom, strength, and the dream of prosperity, and when Liberty appears on a coin it is never just decoration, it is a symbol of power and trust. And today we are focusing on a very specific coin that has created serious attention among collectors and investors worldwide, the 1989 Liberty coin. Now most people think coins from the late 1980s are common and worthless, but that belief has caused many valuable coins to be ignored, lost, or spent without a second thought. The truth is the 1989 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how rarity is not only about age but about condition, mint errors, demand, and historical importance. The D mint mark means this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, and while millions were struck, not all of them survived in collectible condition, and even fewer exist today with special characteristics that push their market value extremely high. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying stories, history, and scarcity. One of the main reasons the 1989 Liberty coin has gained attention is because of specific strike qualities and rare variations. Some coins show sharp details on Liberty's portrait, while others reveal unique minting differences that make them stand out. These small differences are invisible to untrained eyes but extremely valuable to experts. Condition plays a massive role in value. A circulated coin that has been used for years will not command the same price as a coin preserved in mint state. Coins graded at higher levels with clean surfaces, strong luster, and no damage are the ones attracting serious money. And when we talk about premium examples, this is where the numbers become unbelievable in the current market. Some rare high-grade examples connected to the Liberty series with the 1989 strike have been discussed, around values reaching up to $787.97645 under special circumstances. This does not mean every coin is worth that amount, but it shows what is possible when rarity, condition, and collector demand align perfectly. Collectors worldwide are hunting Liberty coins because they represent stability during uncertain economic times. Coin collecting is no longer just a hobby, it is an investment strategy. Wealthy investors are moving money into physical assets, and rare coins are high on that list. Another important factor is historical transition. The late 1980s marked changes in minting techniques, economic pressure, and production adjustments. Coins from this period capture a turning point in U.S. mint history, which increases long-term desirability. Many people unknowingly have these coins stored in drawers, jars, or old collections. If you have a 1989 Liberty coin, the first step is never to clean it. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Instead, the coin should be examined under proper light, checked for strike quality, mint mark, surface condition, and possible errors. Professional grading can dramatically increase a coin's value. Once authenticated and graded, it becomes trusted in the market, which attracts serious buyers. Auctions and private collectors. Liberty coins have always shown strong growth over time, and market trends indicate continued interest as younger collectors enter the hobby, and digital platforms make trading easier than ever before. Demand keeps rising while supply stays limited. The story of the Liberty coin is the story of America itself: freedom, resilience, and opportunity, and owning one is like holding a piece of that legacy in your hand. This is why we always say on the Coins channel, knowledge is the real treasure. A simple coin can change your financial future if you understand what you have and how to protect it. Before you sell any Liberty coin, always research recent auction results, consult professionals, and never rush. The biggest mistake collectors make is selling too fast without understanding true market value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 Liberty coin and its current market potential, make sure to subscribe to Coins, like the video, and share it with anyone who loves coins, history, or smart investing, because the next coin we talk about could already be in your pocket right now. Today we are diving deep into one of the most powerful and legendary stories in numismatic history, the Liberty coin, a symbol of freedom, value, rarity, and unbelievable wealth that many people still hold without realizing what they own. Liberty coins are not just old coins, they are silent witnesses of American history, economic struggle, artistic beauty, and massive market demand, and some of these coins are now worth more than luxury cars, houses, and even private businesses. The Liberty design has appeared on several iconic American coins over many decades, including the Liberty Head, the Walking Liberty, and later modern interpretations that continue to excite collectors around the world. What makes Liberty coins so special is not just their age, but their limited mintages, historical importance, silver and gold content, condition, and the story each coin carries inside it. One of the most discussed Liberty-related issues in modern collecting circles is the 1997 release connected to Liberty-inspired coinage, which brought renewed attention to classic designs and pushed collectors to search older pieces with the same artistic roots. While many people think only ancient coins can be valuable, the truth is that certain Liberty coins linked by design, rarity, or limited production have reached staggering market values. Some exceptional Liberty coins have crossed prices as high as $787,976.44 in high-profile sales, especially when preserved in near-perfect condition, professionally graded, and backed by strong auction demand. These prices are not imaginary numbers, they are the result of fierce competition between collectors, investors, and historical preservationists who understand that true rarity only increases with time. The Liberty figure itself represents freedom, strength, and national identity, and that symbolism alone adds emotional value to these coins. Early Liberty coins were struck during times when the United States was shaping its financial system, and minting errors, limited runs, and changing metal standards created natural scarcity. Many Liberty coins were melted down during economic crises, wars, and silver recalls, reducing the surviving population and making the remaining examples extremely valuable today. This is why two Liberty coins that look identical to the untrained eye can have completely different market values, one worth a few dollars and another worth hundreds of thousands. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A Liberty coin with sharp details, full strike, original luster, and no cleaning marks can multiply in value many times over. Collectors pay huge premiums for coins that look almost untouched by time, especially those graded at the highest levels. Even a small difference in grade can mean a jump of tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why professional grading and authentication are essential in today's market. A rare Liberty coin without certification may never reach its full potential price. Another powerful factor is demand. Liberty coins are collected worldwide, not just in the United States. Investors see them as stable assets, historians see them as artifacts, and collectors see them as masterpieces. This triple demand keeps prices strong even during economic uncertainty. When gold and silver prices rise, Liberty coins often rise even faster because their value is not only tied to metal but also to rarity and history. Some Liberty coins have outperformed stocks, real estate, and traditional investments over long periods. Many people still have old coins stored in drawers, boxes, or inherited collections without knowing what they are worth. A Liberty coin dated decades ago, or even connected by design legacy to later years like 1997, could be a sleeping giant. The market today rewards knowledge, patience, and preservation. Coins that were once spent on everyday purchases are now locked in vaults, museums, and private collections, rarely coming back to market. When one does appear, prices can explode overnight. The story of Liberty coins is also a reminder that money itself evolves. These coins were never meant to become treasures, yet today they represent freedom, survival, and incredible value. Every scratch, every edge, every detail tells a story of hands it passed through and history it lived through. This is why Liberty coins are more than metal, they are time capsules. As collectors continue to search for the finest examples and as fewer high-quality pieces remain available, the future of Liberty coin values looks strong. Prices that seem unbelievable today may look cheap tomorrow. The key is awareness. Understanding what you have, protecting it properly, and knowing when and where to sell can turn a small discovery into a massive financial moment. Liberty coins prove that history still pays, and sometimes it pays more than anyone could ever imagine. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Liberty coins, their current market power, their historical importance, and their breathtaking values, stay connected with coins, because this channel is dedicated to uncovering the real worth hidden in plain sight. One coin, one story, one fortune waiting to be discovered. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern American coins, a coin that many people still ignore, a coin that still hides quietly in drawers, piggy banks, and forgotten collections, the Liberty-themed dollar coin from the year 2001 with the D Mint mark, a coin that carries history, symbolism, controversy, and serious collector attention all in one small golden circle. When people hear the word Liberty coin, they usually imagine ancient silver pieces or rare gold coins from the early days of America, but liberty is not just an old idea, it is a living symbol, and in 2001 the United States continued that legacy with a dollar coin that honored freedom, exploration, and the untold story of Native American contribution to American history. The 2001 D Liberty dollar coin, often recognized by its smooth golden color, is not made of gold at all, yet it represents something far more valuable than metal. It represents a turning point in modern U.S. coinage, because this coin was part of an effort to replace the paper dollar and create a durable, long-lasting currency that could survive decades of circulation. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why the small d appears on the face of the coin, and that single letter is extremely important because mint marks are one of the biggest factors that can change a coin from ordinary to valuable in the eyes of collectors. On the front of this Liberty-themed dollar, you see a powerful and graceful portrait inspired by Sacagawea, the Native American woman who played a crucial role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition. Her image represents freedom, courage, intelligence, and the spirit of liberty that helped shape the nation, and this design alone makes the coin emotionally valuable to many collectors around the world. The back of the coin shows a soaring eagle, strong and confident, flying forward, a symbol of progress and independence, reminding us that liberty is not something static, it moves forward with time, and this imagery connects modern America to its historical roots. Now let us talk about why this 2001 D Liberty dollar is so interesting in the current coin market, because while millions were minted, not all coins are created equal. Condition changes everything, and small details can turn a face value coin into a collector treasure. Most circulated examples of the 2001 D Liberty dollar are worth close to $1, sometimes a little more, sometimes exactly face value, but here is where the story becomes exciting. Uncirculated coins, coins that were never used, never scratched, never damaged, can already be worth several times more than $1, especially when preserved properly. Even more exciting are high-grade examples, coins graded by professional services in near perfect or perfect condition, because collectors compete fiercely for the best examples, and prices rise sharply when demand meets rarity in top condition. There are also special strikes, mint errors, and unusual variations from the Denver Mint that can dramatically increase value. Off-center strikes, double details, planchet errors, or unusually strong details can push prices far beyond what most people expect from a modern coin. The idea that a coin you might overlook could be worth serious money is what makes coin collecting addictive. And Liberty coins are especially popular because they connect emotional history with financial potential. Many collectors believe that Liberty-themed coins from the early 2000s are still undervalued, meaning their true worth has not yet fully surfaced, and as time passes, fewer pristine examples survive, which naturally increases scarcity and collector competition. Another important factor is that these coins were not widely loved by the public when they were released. Many people ignored them, some stored them away, some spent them without thinking, and that lack of early appreciation often leads to higher value later, because survival rates in perfect condition become lower over time. In today's market, interest in Liberty-related coins is rising again, driven by history lovers, investors, and new collectors entering the hobby through online platforms, social media, and auction sites. And modern coins with strong stories are finally getting the attention they deserve. The 2001 D Liberty dollar stands at a unique crossroads between modern circulation and historical symbolism, making it attractive both to beginners and advanced collectors. If you find one of these coins, do not clean it, do not polish it, and do not damage it, because cleaning can destroy collector value instantly. Instead, store it safely, learn about its condition, and consider professional grading if it appears flawless. Coins like this remind us that liberty is not just a word on paper, it is stamped into metal, passed through generations, and sometimes forgotten until someone looks closer. And that is exactly what we do here on Coins. We look closer, we search deeper, and we uncover the hidden value in everyday history. So next time you see a golden dollar coin dated 2001 with a small D mint mark, remember that you are holding more than a dollar, you are holding a piece of modern American liberty, a coin with a story, a future, and possibly a value that continues to rise with time.